Hey everybody, Prepper for the Ages coming at you from my living room. I wanted to talk a little bit right now about the myth versus reality, the myth of getting out of the city and going to the country and starting your own life in the country and grabbing a homestead and doing things farming, taking up farming in order to mitigate when SHTF happens. Now, when I was in college, the Soviet Union fell, and what really happened was the people from the cities didn't migrate out to the country and start a farm or be on a farm or anything. It was quite the opposite that actually happened. The problem was that there weren't enough resources. There was a resource shortage in order to maintain the farm, and the things that the farmers needed just weren't there. So you began to see in the months and the years afterwards a lot of people abandoning the farms and moving towards more urbanized areas and to try to urbanize more. And certainly bringing that forward to Syria, it's the same thing that happened in Syria. The people didn't have enough resources to survive. There were droughts. There were issues. The local organizations tax people. They didn't have enough. They didn't have enough resources to mitigate what was going on. So a lot of people urbanized, and they went from being farmers into more urban environments and trying to survive in more urban environments. And you see that time and again. So when I see, like, yeah, I follow prepper channels and I do prepper channels quite a bit, I guess. But the prepper channels that are saying sell your house, move to a farm, take up farming, yeah, there's a little to that. But the flip side is the rural towns and the very, very desolate areas just don't have the support. Like, you can drive for hours and hours before you get to a hospital. You can go and set up on farms that don't have a big box store for nails and boards and wire fencing and chicken stuff. And yeah, you can drive for a long time before you come across those. And once those box stores, whether they be big or small, once they close up shop, then you don't have anything to rely on, and you have to start trading with your neighbors and trying to think of other ways to survive. And just a little bit, if history is any, if we could learn anything from history, is that, if those things happen pretty consistently when a country hit hard times, then odds are that it will be mostly the same, if not very similar, if the stuff hits the fan here. So it's something to keep in mind in when you're listening to all these people that say you're going to survive in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, maybe if do you know how to make a wooden nail? Do you know how to drive a wooden nail? Are you a are you a blacksmith? Do you have enough raw materials for blacksmithing to make all these nails, and do you know how to make nail heads, and how do you do all that? Can you plane your own boards? Well, can you plane enough boards for a house or something that you really need out of trees and by yourself, or maybe with your neighbor farmers, but they only have so many hours of the day, then they have to get their chores done too. Okay, well, it's something to think about as you're listening to all of these prepper channels. Just keep that in mind, and just take a look at history when the stuff hit the fan with other regions, with other countries, and just don't take my word for it. Just look for yourself. There's plenty of resources online, and especially about the other countries that have experienced a significant and sudden downturn. Okay, well, I hope this helps. I hope this gives you food for thought. If you like my channel, please hit the like button. Please subscribe for more tips, tricks, and anecdotal stories. All right. Prepper for the Ages signing out for now.